What is going on, YouTube people? Cards and Comics here today for a little COMC submission video. That's right, we got a stack of stuff here we have got to get sent off to the old COMC. These random piles here, these are current eBay running auctions. So that's what these are stacked up for over here. Here is the COMC stuff. So, as I've talked in the past, I generally like to target cards that are a few dollars in value or more. Sometimes I miss on that. I probably missed on a few of these. A lot of these are probably like in the dollar range to maybe $5 range, just depending on the individual card, with a couple sneaking a little bit higher than that. And what most of this stuff is coming from, I ripped a case of Marvel anime. I have built a bunch of sets. I've kind of pulled out the stuff that I want for myself. I have sold a few individual cards on eBay. I've put some lots together, some insert lots. Those are running at auction. Those have ended by the time you all are probably seeing this video. And then I have pulled out the stuff that I think makes sense to send off to COMC, and that is what is in that stack there in the middle. So, as always, we are partnered with COMC, so this video is sponsored by our old friends over there. I was finally able to, once again, I'm not sure when you all are going to see this. I was finally able to get some cards into the live auction feed to get those submitted. So those will be going up probably early part of the week. So I'll update you all with how my results go from that. I submitted some cards to sell on their live auctions, so I'm excited to try that out. I keep forgetting every single week, and then this week I finally remembered to submit them. So let's go ahead and run through these real quick. We won't necessarily talk about each individual card, but all this stuff is coming from Marvel Anime, and that is a newly released product, so I will be able to take advantage of the Fresh Pulls program. If you're interested in something in here, feel free to shoot me a DM. I'll let you know when it gets posted up on COMC, and you could go look for it. First up, we have some of the chibi cards. These are 2 per case, or 2 per half case. So 4 per case. And then I have some of the capsule cards. Some of the capsule cards I kept back. I submitted most of the numbered ones and then a few of the non-numbered ones. But on the chibis, I didn't hit anything too crazy. The Spider-Woman is an SP. I know that one is. So those are all going off. And then here are, these are the non-numbered capsule cards. The teams tend to do typically okay for a couple bucks. And then we got some numbered stuff. I got the Vision here out of 100 is probably the best pull out of all of them. And then just some random items, all of these numbered. Those to 350, these to 249. Somehow I managed to pull 2 hammers out of the same case. So that stuff is going off. So we got those there. I haven't counted up how many cards this is yet, so I don't know exactly how many cards this is. Here we have a little bit, one of my nicer autographed hits was this Iron Man. This is actually running at eBay auction right now, and it was, once again, it's probably ended by the time you all have seen this. And then my 2 favorite pulls, which are not going to COMC, these are staying home, was the Mega Moon SP Ghost Spider. And then one of the favorite cards that I opened was the Emma Frost Rose Besh on-card auto. That one I'm also keeping. But I did hit some other autos. Hit the Medusa here. We got the Wonder Man, the Quicksilver, Bast. And then we hit some of the Hanafude booklets. I have a Nebula, an Ant-Man, an Elektra, and a Colossus. I'm sorry, you're just straight Hanafude, not the booklets. The booklets, I ended up getting 3 booklets all told, 2 from my case, and then 1 from the loose box that I opened. I did redeem all those, so those all have been redeemed. I'll probably get those sometime first of the year, most likely. Next up, we have a bunch of the Mega Moon parallels. I thought about going for a set of these and then just kind of changed my mind. The cap, some of these are SP, some of them are not. I don't remember which ones are, which ones aren't off the top of my head. I know the cap is, I think the Scarlet Witch is, I think the Cyclops is. But hit quite a few of these. I'm going to send these. I'm basically sending everyone that I pulled in. Like I said, I thought about maybe going for the set for these, but I just don't know that I feel like chasing it. So those are all going in. Those were 2 per box. On the thatched, these are 4 per box, I think. A little bit easier to hit. Most of them, that's what this stack is over here. I ended up just selling as a whole lot. There's like 50 some of them with 0 dupes, and I just ran those at a whole lot at auction. Those haven't quite finished yet, but some of the air quote better ones I pulled out to sell as singles. Like I hit Spider-Man, obviously one of the better ones. I don't know what this will go for, maybe $5 or $10. Hit the Wolverine, probably same thing, $5 or $10. The Cap, the Storm, the Dagger, Black Widow. I pulled out some of the more popular characters. These will probably all go for a couple bucks, give or take. Power levels. I'm actually trying to put a set of these together. I had a couple duplicates. I have a couple more laying around here that are going to be going in to COMC to sell. I really, really like this insert set. Here's what I have so far. These are not going in. This is what I'm keeping. I am missing a few, but I do really, really like this insert set. I really like the artwork on it. I like the concept of it. The power level on the back over 9,000 or whatever. Insert DBZ Goku meme here. So that's going there. The woodblock cards. Cool to pull. Not a huge fan of them. Just not something I want to chase. So I'm sending all these in. These go for anywhere from a couple bucks to 10 to 15 bucks, depending on the individual character. I did not hit like any bangers out of these. Probably the Jubilee is maybe the best character that I hit out of the bunch. Yeah, probably the Jubilee is probably the best one. So these are all getting sent in as well. So that's pretty much the bulk of it. All that stuff's going. I got some odds and ends of stuff laying around here that I am still on the fence about whether or not I'm going to send. Some of these are just extra dupes from the lots that I put together that I didn't want to include in. And I forgot I had some stuff laying around from Marvel What If, some various numbered stuff. There's some more dupes from the power level set. Forgot a Mega Moon, and that's from the What If set. I forgot about that, and I just pulled that from that recent Hawkeye box. So I think all this stuff's probably just going to get tossed in here. These are some of the ones I probably, in all honesty, might cut these. I don't know that these would sell for above the 50-cent minimum for the upload fee on COMC, so I may avoid sending those ones in. I got to double check that, but this is a bulk of what's going along with those. Like I said, I still got to count them up and see everything that I want, or everything that's going in there, and get them boxed up and get those shipped out. And like I said, I like to use the Fresh Pulls program. So they get uploaded for 50 cents. I do the 2-week turnaround time. It's typically $1 a card. But if you send it as soon as the product releases, or within, I think it's 60 days, you get the 50-cent upload. I like to take advantage of that. Because once again, there's definitely money to be made here in regards to value on these cards. Each one of those is probably a couple bucks a pop, give or take. And that's just the price point that I just don't feel like dealing with. I don't mind putting together lots and selling it like that, like different insert lots, and just shipping those out in one shot on eBay. That's perfectly fine. But when it comes to stuff like little individual $5 cards, I just don't have the patience for it. I'll send it into them, give them their 50 cents and their little bit of the seller fee, and sell that stuff on platform. Now, I don't typically, at least I haven't yet, pull money off the platform. So I'm not getting hit with a withdrawal fee. I usually use the credit that I build up on there to buy other stuff, especially with a lot of the Marvel cards going there from ePack. I just kind of circle it and cycle it through that way. Send this stuff in, sell it on platform, use the credit that I get to buy stuff on platform that I want for the PC, and then have that stuff shipped home is typically the way that it works. If I needed to pull money off there, I could, but right now I just prefer to kind of build that up, spend it, have a card sent home. So essentially it's like I'm trading this big stack of cards for something that I want, but essentially downsize it. So that's all I got for you, boys and girls. Just a quick little COMC ship off video. We'll get these things boxed up and in the mail so they can get them uploaded and I can start pricing them. Yeah, like I said, if you are interested in something, feel free to shoot me a DM on IG or Twitter. and I can hit you back once they're uploaded, so you'll know, so you don't have to keep looking for them. That's all I got for you, boys and girls. Catch you on the next one. Peace.